Dakika ina lesi dira mesugama. You'll be.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, friends, and I welcome everyone. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's go to the WhatsApp groups and then we let them know that we are live. Okay. Let's go to the WhatsApp groups. We inform them that we are live. Let's inform them that we are live. The Zoom is already live on Zoom and on WhatsApp and on YouTube. It's all live. Okay. Okay. Okay, friends, good afternoon. Good afternoon, each and everyone. For those ones who are already here in this Zoom call, I welcome you. I welcome Ashir Ames. Is it Ames? I don't know how to pronounce the name very well. I see Brenda. I see Hadi. I see Isaac. I see Caroline. Caroline, connect your microphone. Connect your microphone, Caroline, and we are already live. We are starting our training. Thank you so much for being here on time. Let's have it. Let's have our Zoom for this afternoon. I welcome everyone who attended our people who attended our event that we had on Saturday. Thank you so much. We had a good experience. We had a lot of testimonies. We had a lot of people coming to join us, and indeed, it was a powerful event. It was a powerful event. We had a lot of experiences. We had leaders who were there to share with us what they have and what they think about the business. Then we had a lot of testimonies. We had a lot of recognition, recognized people who have achieved. We have those good performers, the best performers. We are not saying that some people are not performers. They are all performers, but these ones, they were extreme. They were extreme and they surpassed more than what others have done. And it was a good experience. I just want to share with you a few highlights of what we had on Saturday. And I'm just going to show you the performers. The people that we recognized on that day. It was a powerful one. It was a powerful thing. It was a powerful thing. Thank you so much for those ones who are here. We are already a certain number. Eddie, we missed you, but at least I saw your friend. A friend of yours came, she saw the business, and then she liked, and then she activated that very day. I think you saw that, Eddie. Bate Abdul, happy to see you. Happy to see Kemigisha Eve. And then I see also Chibuka Lamek, happy to see you. Eddie, your friend came, saw the business, and then she asked, by the way, what do I say? She activated on that very day. That very day, she activated, and it was a powerful one. Allow me share with you. I want to show you some of the people that achieved certain ranks, and then we were recognizing them. And before I go to our topic today, our topic is just robotic setting. We always look at our robot. There is nothing much that we are doing during this afternoon. This afternoon, we are talking about our robot. Our robot. What do I want to do? I want to put my phone in no disturb. No disturb. I don't want people to disturb me. I just want to show you some of the achievers that we saw on that day. Oh, do I see them? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Yesterday was my birthday, and everywhere, all the groups, people were showering me with a lot of birthday. Hey, my God, it was too much. It was too much. It was too much. I want to show you some of the people that achieved. We had this one. This one is a middle icon, or you can as well say middle broker. This one, Ebong. We had Aribariho Dennis. We had Mwanguzi Daniel. We have Sebunya Mark. We had Sentam Ivan. We had Fiona Acheng. We had Wagaba Alan. We had Nahawe Naboth. Kabeja Sumaya, Nalukwago Yudaya, Mwanguzi Geoffrey. We had Isaac Kai. We have Edina Maka. We had Namatov Regina, Harriet N. Bogere. Then we have Abed Asha, Talema Adam. We had these ones, the senior icons, those ones who have gone to the V4 rank. We have Ngera Alozias, Asembatia Chris. We had our own Idida Kainda Usama. We had Sekanja Francis. Then Mgeni Oswald is a middle broker or a middle icon. We had advanced leaders who advanced to the advanced icon level, or we can call them advanced brokers. We have Senjala Muhammad. We had Agatha Riz. This girl, we are still all wondering wondering, this girl has been in Saudi Arabia, she has been in Echiumba, she has been a Kadama, and she has built her business up to the advanced icon level, the former V3, whereby you need to have at least 100 people in your team and you have at least 3 V2s in order for it to become an advanced icon rank. So this girl did it, and then she was narrating, she was sharing to us her story that she has been in the house for the last 2 years, but she has been doing the business. When the business was introduced to her, she did it, she took it up, and then she went so serious about it. In the house where she has been, she was not accepted to be on the phone, so she could just hide herself in the toilet. She could just hide herself in the toilet, and then she does the talking. She records and then she leaves the audios to the person that she wants to send to. Then she goes back to her work. After some minutes, she goes and then hides away, and then she comes to listen to the audios that someone has sent, and then she replies, then she goes back to her work. That's how she has built her business to an advanced icon. Then that is level, the second rank, that is the former V3. Then we have Nashtende Hadija. This one is both an actress in Uganda. She's an actress in the Aromatic Productions. For those ones who are in Uganda and you watch Vina Uganda, she's always there. But she's also doing the business. Then we had this Kansime Mwajuma. She's just a housewife, but she's doing the business while at home breastfeeding. Then we have this Abdul Hafiz, he's a middle icon, the V2, and then others. So we had a good experience on that day. On that day, it was a powerful day. We had a lot of people. We had a lot of people coming to, we had a lot of experiences. We had a lot of people. And it was a good experience. And Ed says, thank you so much, Leader Harriet. You should send me your wallet address. We send lunch. Oh my God. And you see, when you work, you are paid. Hey, now you see, Ed wants to pay me. My wallet address, hey, for Binance or for Royal Q? Please specify. For Binance or for Royal Q? Okay. Good. Let me go to our work. You will tell me, and then I'll send my wallet. I'm going to be rewarded for having, I received the, Eddie is in Saudi Arabia. Is it in Saudi Arabia? I don't know exactly, but he's in the UAE. He sent in his people. He sent his people and they came. I saw 3 of your friends. They came. There was Stella, Jacqueline, and then is it also Carol? They were 3. They came. I saw them, and then they came and they saw the business. They sat attentively till the end. Big Jallo, happy to see you, is from Gambia. Yes, Big Jallo, happy to see you on this Zoom call, is from Gambia. Please attend with us. Okay, I want to go straight to the Royal Q application. I want us to go straight to the Royal Q application, and we are going to have some robotic settings. We are talking about this Royal Q application so much because that is where our business is, okay? That is where our business is, so that's why every afternoon, we are talking about this thing. We are talking about this Royal Q application. So someone don't say, every time they are saying the robot. That is our business. That is our business. Today, before I do any other thing, I want us to let you know, people, that every time there is something that you don't understand, and maybe something you are experiencing something, and then you don't know what to do. Before you go to your upline, always come here. Okay, always come here to these dots, these lines there. Always come there and then get the new notifications or the announcement that the Royal Q is making, okay? That the Royal Q is making. They have latest communications, latest announcements. They are always there. Now, like this one, which was sent on Saturday, to say email verification receiving issues. And then this communication was saying, due to insufficient mailbox capacity, some users may experience difficulties in receiving verification emails. If you find that you are unable to receive verification emails, please check if your mailbox has reached its capacity limit. If the issue is due to insufficient capacity, please organize and clean up your mailbox accordingly to ensure sufficient space for receiving new emails. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our customer service team at any time. Okay, so the communications are always there. So don't be there and then you don't know what to do. You are looking for your upline. The upline is offline and you say, what should I do? What should I do? What is happening? So always the communications are done here. They are done here. Now, like the other time when we had the system maintenance, and then we had this one, on 14th, they said, dear Royal Q users, we sincerely apologize again for any inconvenience caused by the system maintenance to all Royal Q users. Spot trading will be prioritized to restoration upon the completion of system maintenance, and the resumption of futures trading will be announced separately. If you have any questions, contact the customer service. Those are the communications they made when they were doing the maintenance. The first one was about maintenance. Another one was saying important notes for maintenance, and then they also gave us 3 more days to expiration of our accounts. So which means if your account was expiring on 1st, they added you more 3 days so it can expire on 4th of the month that you joined. So the 2 days they spent while doing the maintenance, they gave us a compensation 3 days, okay? And someone can as well ask, now they are saying customer service. Where am I going to find customer service? The customer service can only be found here. You got mine, okay? You got mine, and when you got mine, just scroll and go to Royal Q feedback, okay? Go to Royal Q feedback. Always, before you take your complaint to the upline, or when you are looking for the upline and the upline is not available, sometimes we can also be too busy, or even you can send me your concern, but again, because I am too busy, I don't respond to you immediately. Don't just say, oh, these people, they are not taking care of us. Just go to Royal Q feedback, okay? Just go to Royal Q feedback, and then you find your self-service. Do self-service to yourself. If you have a query, don't just go here where there is, hi, I am your AI assistant. Don't go there. Just click on feedback. Okay, just click on feedback, and when you click on feedback, it is going to give you options, and it is going to ask, what is the kind of the question that you are having? Is it about trading? Is it about account problem? Maybe money flow problem? Is it a bug problem? Do you have a suggestion or an opinion? Is it about API binding? Is it do you want to report a violation of rules and procedures, or even it is other? If it is among other, then you click on other. And then write the specific problem that you want to talk about. Write the specific problem. And if you want to attach proof, you can attach a screenshot. Screenshot the problem that you are having, and then you attach it there. Now, after the maintenance, one of the problems that we have not a problem, but something which is strange. People who are trading the Doge, people who were trading Doge, and they had that pair. It came back when it had a lot of money in it, okay? It had a lot of money in it. And you know you did not put all that money in that trade. You can come here and then you write, and then you say, Doge on coming back, my trading pair, Doge stroke USDT. You have to specify the trade that you are having, because we have pairs which are for USDT, we have pairs for BTC, and we have pairs for Ethereum. So you specify that my trade is Doge stroke USDT. It came back with a lot of position amount. The position amount is too much according to what I had put there. Then you submit, and then they can as well give you a feedback. They always give feedback in just a few minutes. in just a few minutes, and they give you the feedback. Or even when you go to feedback here, and then you can as well come here and then you see latest announcements like the ones that we have seen the other side. And then also you can also come to the beginner's guide. We have a beginner's guide. A beginner's guide, it is giving you some of the details. Sometimes the leader, sometimes the person who introduced you to the business may not give you all, each and everything fully, okay? Sometimes someone can as well feel like, this one is very simple, I'm not going to do. No. So if the upline or the person who introduced you to the business has not given you much time, you come here and do self-service. Come here and do self-service. There is how to start a strategy with the Smart Create, introduction to grid strategy, how to create a martingale strategy, introduction to martingale sport, and so very many other things. They are here. You can as well ask, you can always come and then read through and say, what, this one I am interested. You click on it and it gives you the explanation, okay? It gives you the explanation. Or even you can go to Royal Q related questions and answers, and then you can click on them. And then it gives a lot of questions. Among the questions, you might be having one. You might be having a question which is related to the one that you are having. This one says, why have I not moved up a rank? The possible reasons for an abnormal order. Now, after the maintenance, very many people experienced abnormal operations. There are people whereby you had one trade and after maintenance, you saw 3 trades in your running. And then you are having 3 running trades. And they were even buying, okay? They were even buying, and then when time for selling, they reached selling, and then they sold. And then you saw abnormal operation. And then you start asking, where is the abnormal operation? Yes, the system brought back to you 2 fake trades. They were fake, which means there is no money. So if they are selling air. And when the robot recognizes that it has sold the air, it will always tell you an abnormal operation. Okay, it will always tell you it is an abnormal operation. Okay, so this one, it is explaining abnormal orders occur when the crypto in your exchange spot wallet is less than what you have bought in your Royal Q system. So in the Royal Q, it was showing that you are having a trade, while in Binance, there is no trade, okay? What you are seeing in Royal Q, and it is your trade, it must be in your Binance also. Always when you go to your Binance, go to the wallets, and then go to spot and see those trades. They are there, okay? They are there. The spot wallet is showing you the trades, that the money you are having in a certain coin that you are trading, and the money which is still in your USDT. Okay, so people who got abnormal operations, so the robot this way was like it has sold, but the trade was not in Binance, so which means it was abnormal. It was selling air. Okay. Then converting to BNB. When converting crypto to BNB, it will decrease the amount of crypto you have in the spot wallet. There are people who just go to Binance and then say, I am converting small assets to BNB. And then somewhere, somehow, accidentally, you don't exclude the coins that you are trading. So all the money is converted to BNB, and then which means that coin is going to be left with nothing. Whereas you are having it in your Royal Q, it is running in Binance, it has no money. You converted it. So when it sells in Royal Q, it will show you abnormal operation. Okay. Then there is this one, Binance Simple Earning. When applying for Simple Binance Earning, it will decrease the amount of crypto you have in the spot wallet. There are those people who go and then they are putting their money in the earnings wallet, and then you put it automatic that every time there is money in your spot wallet, the earnings wallet will take. So be careful when you are putting these things in your Binances or in your Royal Q account. So always be careful with what you are doing. You must be having knowledge about what you are doing. So this one also says, placing sell orders in the exchange. When you place sell orders in exchange, it will freeze the crypto you have in the exchange. So if the take profit trigger triggers during this period, the system will detect different amount of crypto and lead to abnormal order. Then also when by transferring crypto, it will decrease the amount of crypto you have in the spot wallet. So all these are the possible things that can as well bring an abnormal operation. Converting to BNB, putting your money in the earnings wallet, placing sell orders, and then you are selling some USDT in Binance, but again you are telling the robot also to buy. But again, the money that you want the robot to use to buy, you have taken, you took it to, you are selling some USDT on the P2P. So the moment you place a sell P2P order, the money that you have put that I want to sell $10, that $10, it is going to be frozen until when that order is finished. So, and again, when you place an order in Royal Queue, then the things will be contradicting. It will be contradicting. Of course, the Royal Queue will tell you abnormal operation. You people, are you following me? Are you getting what I am talking about? Are you following? Do you understand what I am talking about? If you are understanding and you are following and it is beneficial, please go to the chat room and then you put there a 0. Go to the chat room and you put a 0. I want to know whether people are following me. I want to see whether people are following what I am doing and what we are saying. I want also to let you know another challenge that people experienced after the what? After the maintenance. After the maintenance, another challenge that people encountered. I can see people who are following. I see Brenda, I see Fiona, Lewis, Chibuka, Caroline, Johnny Lubega, and then others are also following. Okay. Another challenge that people got after the maintenance is some people when they are logging in, their accounts are telling them password error. Okay. If you have someone who has encountered that it is saying password error, don't panic. Don't panic to change the password and so on. You click forgot password. No, don't change. What you do, if you encounter that challenge, when you take time without logging into your Royal Queue, account, at some point it will log you out. Okay, and when it logs you out and when you come back to log in, it will tell you password error. When it tells you password error, don't panic. Just uninstall that application. Okay, uninstall the Royal Queue app, then reinstall it. Or even before you uninstall, first go to the Play Store and then check the Royal Queue. Does it need update? Because Royal Queue updates its versions almost after 2 weeks, okay? So when you come, you want to log in and it is saying password error, please first go to your Play Store, check. Does it need updating? So if it needs updating, update it. If it does not need updating, please uninstall it. Uninstall the application and then reinstall it. When you reinstall it, then log in, it will log in. Then if it fails again, you have uninstalled and then reinstalled again, it is saying a password error, then click forgot password. When you click forgot password, it will take you to a page where it will want you to reset. And you will they will always tell you, put in the answers of the questions that you put. You know those 3 security questions that will always put the answer while registering. So when you go there, it will tell you password error. I mean, it will also tell you that the answers are wrong. Even when you kept them, even when you took a screenshot and you emailed it to yourself and you kept it or you wrote them somewhere. For as long as you are sure that the answers that you wrote, the right spellings, and then the right arrangement, if they were capital letters, they should be capital letters. If you put a full stop, you put a full stop, okay? If you are sure that what you have written is the right thing, the right arrangement, the right spelling, and the right format, you wrote them, and it is still saying wrong, don't worry. Go back to where you log in from, log in with a new password that you have set. It will open. Okay, log in with a new password that you have set, even when it has said the answers are wrong. You log in with a new password that you have set, it will log in. It will log in. And also to avoid such scenarios, please keep on logging every day, every day. Log into your account, log into your RoyalQ account. Even if you are having a trade which is in floating loss, it is floating. It doesn't mean that your trade is now, it is now wrong, it has been lost. No, keep on checking. Keep on checking your account. Keep on logging in and then see what is in there, okay? Unless if someone is still having another challenge away from the ones that I have talked about after the maintenance, please let me know, unmute yourself and let me know before I go to something else. Unless if you still have another challenge away from what I have talked about, then I can go to something else. Anyone with another challenge after the maintenance? Anyone who got a challenge, another challenge after the maintenance? Or if you don't want to unmute yourself, you can write it in the chat room. If you still have another question, another challenge away from what I have talked about. If no more challenge, then let me continue. Let me continue with our RoyalQ. I've said everything that you want to know about the RoyalQ. It is in the feedback here. It is in the feedback. It is in the feedback. It is in the feedback. Now for me, because I am a V3, I am an advanced icon, I can even contact online customer service. Now for you, you are not, and then for me, I am, so I can contact. So today I said my downlines are having challenges with the logging in. It's telling them password error, even when they are putting the right passwords they set before. Even on trying to put forgot password, the security questions, it is saying wrong answers, yet they are the ones they put and were screenshotted and kept well with the right spellings. We are finding a very big problem. Help us, what can we do? And then they responded to me. They are telling me, hello, RoyalQ. RoyalQ is delighted to serve you. We have checked the login system. Only when the password is incorrect will it show password error. Please ask the users to check if any blanks have been added by mistake. Please also check if the capitals have been entered correctly. Thank you. So they are telling me I should tell my people whom they are experiencing a challenge, let them check. Did they put any blanks? Did they put any space in whatever they wrote? If there are no space, are there special characters that they forgot to write? Or even did they write capitals and now they are forgetting? So it's all that's what they are all telling me. So I'm going to tell my people, I have 3 of them who are still having challenges with logging in. And then I'm going now to give them this feedback that the RoyalQ has given me. So because I am a V3, I can go to online customer service. You who is just a junior broker, or you can only come to feedback record. You will not find this option for online customer service. Ladies and gentlemen, so another thing that we can as well look at is this one. Let's go back. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. Let's go back. Which one do I want us to talk about? Apart from the RoyalQ feedback, it is very, very important. Always go and serve yourself. You see, they increased the numbers, okay? They increased now this account, it was supposed to be renewed on 1st of November, but now they increased, they added the 3 days. You remember I said they are compensating us, now it is up to 4th. It is up to 4th. It is up to 4th. Okay. It is up to 4th. It is up to 4th. So let us see this. Let us go here. Let us go here. Let us go here. Let us look at the market. We are having only 3 coins which are in green, and that is the inch, we have inch, we have XMR, and ATA. The rest are in red. What does that mean? It means that it is time for buying. It is time for buying. It is time for buying. We have been talking about XRP. People, XRP is going to make it. Now it has given us the opportunity to buy it because it had gone to around 0.64. Now it has come back. It had gone to 0.6. It had gone even to 0.7, okay? Now it has come back to 0.5. It is an opportunity for us to buy, okay? It is an opportunity for us to buy. Every time you see that all coins are in red, it is time for buying. It is time for buying. It is time for buying. Yesterday, the other day, the world coin went up to around 4.4. It went to 4.4. Now it has come back to 3.8. It is an opportunity to buy. It is an opportunity to buy. It had gone to 4.7. Now it is an opportunity to buy it more, and it is now going up. It is going to go, and then it will surpass that. So it is time for buying. So most coins, all of them, they are good to buy. If you have money, all the coins are good to buy right now. You don't even ask for a signal, just buy. If you have some money for buying, just buy. All coins are good for buying, all of them. I saw someone on the group complaining about sushi and is even calling it susu, yet it is not susu, it is sushi. And let me also tell you, people, sometimes joking too much is not good on a group, because on the group we have different people. We have intellectuals, we have professionals, we have people from different walks of life. Sometimes when you joke a lot, they feel as if it is a jokery. Okay, so you can see all the coins are below the lower band. All coins are below the lower band of the Bollinger Band. You can see this one is a good one. It is a good one to trade because it can no longer go any further. It cannot go far below. It cannot go far below the what? Below the lower band. Below the lower band. You see, even all those times when it tried to go below it, somehow it pushes up and then it goes upwards. Okay, so it is good time for buying. All coins are good for buying right now. They are all good for buying. If you don't have a trade, just go to any trade and then buy. You can see all of them. I'm in the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. Let us look at 1-hour time frame. You see, all of them are so good for buying. All of them are so good for buying. All of them are good for buying. It is a good buying opportunity. It is a good buying opportunity. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Q has 3 different bots. It has the martingale strategy bot, it has the grid bot, it has the martingale futures bot, and then there is another which is under construction. So when we are trading, as for now, what we are using the martingale strategy bot. We haven't yet taught how to use the grid bot. We haven't taught how to use the martingale futures bot, and then the hedging. We have not yet taught them. So what does that show us? It is showing us that we are having a lot of opportunities, This martingale strategy bot, when we are using it in 2 different ways. We can use it using if we got the trade setting, we can use it while we are using the smart create strategy or the manually created strategy. I told you the smart create strategy. People always ask me, and in the morning today, someone was asking me, what is the use of the smart create? The smart create strategy is for those people who do not want to disturb themselves by changing the settings here and there. In other words, let me tell you, the smart create strategy is for those people abakolamu kasente kaabwe akawera. And for them, they want the robot to work automatically. How? Because for it, Its margin calls, they are only 7. They are only and only 7. It is the default. You cannot change them. And then it is the robot to tell the margin call drops. You don't need to do anything. Okay. Now let me show you. Let me show you the margin call parameters for it. For it, the first margin call, it is bought at 3.5%. The second margin call is bought after the coin has dropped by 4%. The third, it is bought after it has dropped by 4.5, the next 5.2, the next after 8%, the next after 10%, and after 12%. So when you add these ones together, they are going to give you a percentage drop of around 60 or 45. Okay, 60 or 45. So it is by default, and for them, they are using the double wrap strategy. If your double wrap strategy, it means if your first buy was 20 or is 12, okay? If your first buy in amount is 12, okay? The first call, it is going to be multiplied by 2. So the first margin call, it is going to use 12 for $24. Why? It is the multiples of 12 times 2, it is 24. So when it buys the second margin call, it will be 24 times 2, then it will be 48. Then when it buys the third margin call, it will be 48 times 2, it will be $96. So then it will continue the fourth margin call after the drop of 5.2%, it will buy 96 times 2, that is 192. So by the end of it all, by the end of the 7 margin calls, this robot must have used in that one trade, it must have used a total of $3,600. Okay, it will be that amount of money. So that one, it is by default, it is like that. You cannot change anything. Maybe the only thing that you can change the first buy in amount and then say, I want to use $10. Then it will be buying in the multiples of 2 with the 10. 10, then the next one will be 20, then 40, 80, 160, like that. If you say that I want to use 15, again, it will keep on multiplying by 2. That is what we call the double wrap strategy. It is doubling. Every time it is going up, it doubles the amount of money that it is using to buy. So for this one, it is basically for the people who have some good money. So for them, they are only buying 7 margin calls, and it takes long to buy, okay? It takes long to buy. By the time you start the trade, it has to drop by 3.5 to buy. Yet for someone who is using a manually created strategy, by the time it has dropped by 3.5, you have already bought 4 margin calls. Because if every margin call, the first margin calls that you are using a drop of 0.5 times 4, by the time it has bought 4 margin calls, it means by the time it has bought 4 margin calls, it means that is 2%. 2%, you have already bought 4 times. Then for this one, is still waiting for the 3% to be reached at in order for it to buy the first margin call. So for us who want to make money on a daily basis and every day, and then you want to keep on buying, and we want to keep the robot buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, we are always using the manually created strategy. And in the manually created strategy, when you go there, you can adjust it. You can even choose a strategy setting. So for those ones who do not know how to set a strategy for your money, you always go to mine, okay? You go to mine. You go to mine, and then you go to my strategy settings. My strategy settings. In the my strategy settings, you set their strategies according to your capital. Divide your capital accordingly. Divide your capital accordingly. For example, this one, this is a strategy for a capital of $1,000. A capital of $1,000, and we want the robot to buy the capital of $1,000, the first buying amount is $100, and we want the robot to buy 50 margin calls. Taking profit is 3%, and then the call back, the weight after the trigger price has been hit, it is a 0.01%. We don't want to lose too much while you're in the market. Then also in the margin configuration, this is where we describe how do we want our margin, our 50 margin calls to look like, okay? And then you say, I want it to buy, at first we say the first margin calls, we buy 0. You can say 0.3 or even so. When you are doing the margin configuration, the margin call drop, I always tell you, and I'm still telling you, make sure that your margin calls can cover for at least 40%. The past week, the market has been all green, and then people were like, now even if I put all my money in the first buying amount, now you come and check today, the market has all dropped. So people who set, and then their margin calls were catering for only 10%, they are already out of the market. They have gone to settings. They have gone to floating losses. And they will have to wait for so long for the market to bounce back to find them where it left them. So someone who set the margin calls and they are covering at least 40%, that person will still be buying, okay? Don't fight finishing your money, okay? People fight finishing their money. It is not good. Take care of your money. Manage your money very well in order not to get challenges of staying in the floating loss for so long. You can be in the floating loss, but also when you are making some money, and it is very possible. Why? When you write very well, when you set your margin calls very well, and your margin call drops very well, you will never be in too much floating loss. We are not saying that you are not going to go to floating loss. You will go, but it will not be too much. You will not stay there for so long. Ladies and gentlemen, are you following me, or do you have any question with what I have said? And then I can as well respond to it before I continue. What if the coins are in green? What does it mean? When the coins are in green, it means they are going up and they are about to sell. When the coins are in red, that means that the prices have gone low. And in our business, we buy low and sell high. Why are we buying low? When the prices have gone low, it means the prices are cheap, we are buying. And then when they go to green, it means the prices are going high, we sell and we make a profit. We make a profit. Chibuka, I don't know whether I have responded to your question very well and you have understood. The big says, hello, leader, can you go back to the 40%? How do I get the 40%? Let's go to the calculator. How do we get the 40%? The 40% is the call drop. I want the coin to go. I want to account for 40% just in case this trade I put in, it drops and it goes down. It goes down by at least 40%. That's what we mean. I have how much money? I have my $1,000. It's what I am using to trade. And I say, out of my 1,000, I have my 1,000 as capital. Out of my 1,000, I want $200 to go in the first buying amount and in the first call, second call, third, and fourth. Why? Because these ones, they are regarded as one position. It is one position, and they are sold all at once. Okay, so and I want my 200 to be in the first buying amount and the first 4 margin calls. It means I'm going to put my first buying amount to be $100, and the first call I'm going to give it $25. This one 25, this one 25, and the fourth 25. That means the 200 is here. Okay, it means the 200 is there in the first buying amount, in the first 4 margin calls. So what am I remaining with? I have remained with $800 Now the $800, they are the ones that I'm going to put in other margin calls that can be sold independently. And I want to divide this $800 in 30 margin calls, okay? If I get my 800 divide by the 30 margin calls, it means each and every margin call, it is going to use $26.6 to buy it. So which means by the end of the 30 margin calls, the $800 will be done. If you want to use a bigger amount of money, you want to increase on the amount of money the robot is to buy with, you reduce the margin calls number. And then you say, I want the 800 to be in 25 margin calls. It means each and every margin call, it is going to use $32 to buy. I don't know whether you people, you are getting me. At first, we got our 200, we divided it into the first buying amount, taking $100, and the first 4 margin calls taking $25 each. Now, we are going to have more 25 margin calls, which are going to be taking $32 in order to take up all the 800, which is remaining out of my $1,000. Friends, are you getting me? Are you getting me? So that I continue. Someone says, I have got it, madam, thanks. Then Amlen Sarah, what if it's in red? What if it's in red and negatives? What does that mean? I'm in loss. Am I in loss? No, you are not in loss. It is just a floating loss. I'm going to explain what a floating loss is. How do I know the negative percentage a coin has deepened? It is always showing. Juliet, it is always showing. The coin has deepened. It is always showing. Now, when we go to the list of coins right now, you can see all of them. From the time it was in positives, LTC has gone down by 4.4%. So this is the return rate. The return rate is what is showing you how deep the coin has gone and how high the coin has gone, okay? Here, these ones, they are the ones showing how deep it has gone or how high it has gone according to the Royal Q application. But again, for you on your trade, the return rate is showing you how deep your coin has gone or how high your coin has gone from the time you placed an order. From the time you placed an order, that's what it is showing you. So sometimes it is different from what is on the lineup here. You might find that your trade is having negative 10%, yet here it is showing negative 4%. It means for you it is negative 10. It has deepened 10% from the time you entered that trade. Okay, from the time you entered that trade. So always people ask me, Madam Harriet, now in the Royal Q, the coin is green, but mine is in red. It is in red according to where you entered it from. It is still going down. Okay. I don't know whether you have understood that one. If you have understood that one, then I can as well continue. Sarah has been asking, when it is in red, am I making end loss? No, you are not making end loss. You are just having floating loss. What is a floating loss? A floating loss is unactualized loss which is not yet actual. The robot is just telling you that, my boss, I am not making any sales because if I make a sale, we are going to make a loss of this amount of money. So that amount of money that you are seeing always in the floating loss, okay, in the negative. So when the robot is always reporting that my boss, I cannot sell because if I sell, we are going to make this loss. So it keeps on showing you the floating loss, the unactualized loss. So if you force it to sell, then you will actualize the loss. But do we have to actualize the loss? No, you don't need to actualize the loss. Wait for the market to bounce back and then it goes up again. Then you will see the money back. You will make the profits and then all your capital will be there plus your profits. So floating loss is not actual loss. It is just unactualized. It is not yet true loss. It is still just floating. It is just waiting for the market. When the market comes back up, then it will change from negative to positive, and you'll have all your capital plus all your profits. Okay, I don't know whether it is understood, Amlen. If it is understood, please you let me know. Someone says Sarah, I've responded to your question. And at time the coin is in black, then that one is always your network. It's always a network challenge. It doesn't need to go to black. It is either your type of phone. There are phones that doesn't show red and green. They are just showing black. Maybe it is your type of phone, or even maybe it is your network. But for other phones, when it is in negatives, it should be in red. When it goes to the positives, it should be showing green. So check your type of a phone or phone settings that you set, and that's why it is showing black. And then someone says, how do I hold a coin? How do I hold a coin? Even the Royal Q, it can hold. You buy, you put in a trade and then put a very big take profit. You put in a trade and say, I want to sell it at 100% when it has gone up by 100%. That is holding. Holding is just buying a certain coin and then you keep it for a long time. That's what it means, holding. Floating loss, I got it, thanks. Okay, any other person with another question? Any other person with another question? This one says, is it normal for coins to take 3 days without selling? Yes, even a month. It can. Let me tell you people, our business is like any other business. Like any other business, the business where you are and you are selling dresses in that boutique where you are. It is not a guarantee that every day you have to sell and sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. But again, you keep on opening that shop. The same way with our business. The market keeps going on up and down, up and down, up and down. The times when it is going up, we are making sales on a daily basis. And when it is going down, we are making, we can stay without making a sale, especially if you are having trades and your capital is relatively small. It means for you, you don't have the money to open more margin calls. Because people are having good capital and they are having many margin calls every time they are making sales because they have catered for the 40% drop. Now, if you are having a relatively small capital of $50, $100, it means you buy only 2, 3, 4 margin calls and your money is finished. So when the market is still going down, then it has left you when it cannot buy, and then the robot will always give you a notification that I wanted to buy more, but there is no money. So it is very, very possible. Like any other business, there are days when you sell too much, and also there are days that you can go without making money. And that one is brought by 1, your capital, number 2, your trade settings. You can be having the money, but when your settings were wrong. Number 3, you can stay in a trade for a long time. When you were chasing the green, you said about the trade pumping, and then you say, oh, let me buy this one because it is going so high, it is pumping. And then you buy it at a very high price, then it drops down, it leaves you there. So that one, it can as well happen, depending on the 3 reasons I've said: your capital, your trade settings, and also when you were chasing a trade, you were chasing the market, you were chasing green. Those are the 3 reasons as to why someone can stay in the market for some good times. Royal P is teaching me principle of confidence and patience in business, like for 2 months. Yeah, it is very possible. Do you think that people who are selling cars, they are selling cars on a daily basis? They can even spend 3 weeks or a month without selling any car. But again, a day comes and then they sell 5 cars altogether in one day. Like any other business, this is also how our business is. How much is the best capital for a beginner, madam, to make some good money? The capital that you are having, the money that you can afford, that is the good capital. Because that's what you can afford. I may tell you an amount that you don't have. So what you have is good enough to start. The next thing you have to do, put yourself in the picture of learning. So befriend learning, attend Zoom trainings, attend different trainings. If you cannot attend the Zooms, then you go to the YouTube channels. Our lessons are always there. Like this one, it is already live there in YouTube, it is already there. So learning is very, very important for you to acquire the knowledge and skills in order to manage your capital very well. There isn't any capital which is small, there isn't any capital which is big, but put what you can afford. I may tell you $100 and then say, is that good money for someone to do a serious business? And again, someone can say, now this person is telling me $100, I cannot even afford $100, but I have $50. So every capital that you can afford, it is good enough. Befriend learning, learn how to manage it very well, you will make money. And also, Chibuka, I don't know what you mean with good money. To make some good money, what is good money? What is good money? Good money to you, what is it? Because if I say good money, I want to be making $1,000 every day, that is good money. Now for you, I don't know what you call good money. I have Accra for 6 months now, but I'm patiently and confidently waiting. Yes, I know people have been in Accra for some good months, but it is giving money in margin calls. Like last week, people made a lot of money in Accra. I don't know whether for you didn't make money out of Accra in the margin calls. Yes, you can have a trade that can as well stay there for months, but when you are making money from the margin calls, you can as well have money which is, you can have a trade which stays for months, but when it is giving you money in the margin calls. So if the coin is not giving you any money at all, it means you do not give it good margin calls, or even your settings were not the best. I know when we have just joined, we make a lot of mistakes. Talk about the margin call setting for as low 10 to 60 first buying amount. I don't know how much is your capital, Kemigisha. Please tell me how much is your capital. Because even someone with $10,000 can have $10 as their first buying amount, or $60. So it depends on how you want to divide your money very well. So we don't have a specific, that this is the specific first buying amount. It depends on how you want to use your money. The good thing, the best thing you need to know is how to set the trades very well, using the money that you are having with the capital that you are having, and you will make it. Lexi says, thanks, leader. Kindly walk us through the distributed and take profit allocation. Distributed and take profit allocation, that is always by default. That is the percentage the margin calls are being sold at, and it is a 1.3%. It is a 1.3%, the distributed and take profit allocation. It is the take profit percentage for the margin calls. It is 1.3. It is okay to take 1.3. Maybe when the bull run has become so serious, we shall change, and then we go to maybe 2% or 3%, but 1.3 is okay. Because these coins, they always go down by 1.5, then they raise by a 1.3, go down by 1.5 and then a 1.3, then which means if you had bought, so when it goes up by a 1.3, you are okay to sell the margin call. The robot will sell. I had given 30% drop. If you had given it 30% drop, you must be making some money in the margin calls, Madam Juliet. You must be. You must be. Rich Baby says, thanks, leader. May I know the YouTube channel link? The YouTube channel, it is Game Changer. It is Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Write it somewhere. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Another one is Crypto Ambassadors. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Subscribe to those YouTube channels. Click on the bell such that every time there is a new training, you are notified. It is Royal Q Robot Game Changers, and another YouTube channel is Crypto Ambassadors. Caroline says, I think you need to look at my margin calls because I last made money from Sush on 10th December. Is that normal? It is normal if your margin calls were not set very well. It is very normal. 10th here, just 10th here. Only 8 days that you have not made money. I think I need to look at your settings, okay? I need to look at your settings. If you are in my team, in my personal team, after this Zoom, you come to inbox, and then I'll look. We shall do a video call, and I see. I set, Karim says, I set wholeware mode now for 2 weeks in one coin. Why did you set wholeware mode? Wholeware mode, it means all the margin calls have to sell all at once, even if they are 80. They will have all to sell at once. Maybe you mistakenly didn't change to wholeware. Maybe mistaken you did not change it to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So you just be patient. It will sell all the margin calls. They will be sold all at once. So that is that. Whole warehouse mode, it sells everything all at once. So just be patient. Just be patient. So even if you give it more margin calls, it will just reduce the average price, but it will all sell at once. Just be patient. We also made those mistakes when we had just started. It is possible. It is possible to make a mistake. So if you are setting a trade every now and then, every now before you start the trade, for as long as you have given it more than 5 margin calls, change the strategy mode to sub-bin mode real-time settlement so that it keeps on selling the margin calls. Okay? Always change this thing here. Always change to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. For example, if we are to trade this FTM, and then if I'm to set a trade, I go to manually create, I go get my strategy, and then I'll find all my settings are here, and then I save, I confirm. Before I start the trade, make sure, because for my trade, I have 50 margin calls. Make sure that here you have changed. The strategy mode, put it in sub-bin mode real-time settlement, confirm. When you leave it in whole warehouse, okay? Friends, when you leave your strategy mode in whole warehouse, it means even if it buys 80 margin calls, it will have to sell all of them at once. Tunda wholesale, it is selling wholesale, it is not selling retail. Yet when you put it in sub-bin mode, it means it is going to sell the margin calls separately, but it will not show you the profits that you have made in the revenue details until when the whole trade is finished. But the profits are going to be in Binance. So your money will be increasing in Binance. But in the revenue details, it will be displayed after the whole trade has been sold and it is all done. Then in the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, every time it makes a sell and it is a margin call sell, it will show you in the revenue details and it will be showing you the profit that you have made. And when you go to the transaction records, it will be showing the sub-sales that you have made. Okay, whereas in the whole warehouse mode, it shows you only a major sale, one major big sale. In the sub-bin, it will show you the sub-sales, but it will not be displaying the money in the revenue details until when the whole trade has been done. Okay, so if I am ready to start the trade, I click start. If I am not ready, I can as well just go back. Is that fine, friends? Oh, he says he set it by mistake. Yes, I know. Mistakes can be there. Mistakes can be there. Mistakes can be done. Next time, I think you will not forget it, okay? Sorry about that, but you wait. When it sells, it will give you one huge earning all at once, and you will love it. You will love it. Someone is saying sushi from tennis. Let us look at Etsy chat. Sushi. Sushi, 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 sushi. People are saying sushi, sushi since Tennessee. Sushi is not doing anything. Sushi. Where are you, sushi? Let us look at Etsy. Its chart. Sushi is here. It is still going down. It is still going down. It is going to end all probably here. It might end here, around here, then it will move upwards. So that's why I told you people, every trade that you put in right now, it is a good trade. I don't know where it left you. I don't know what was your average price. I don't know what is your average price. I don't know where it left you, but it is almost coming back. It is almost coming back. If I'm not mistaken, it might come up to around here, unless things change, but it might come up to around here. It has to cover this movement that it moved upwards this way. It has to first cover it back. Every time it moves upwards, it has to come back that journey before it goes up again. So sushi, if you still have more money to put more margin calls, you can put. If you don't have any more money to put margin calls, please just be patient. Just be patient with it. It will come back, Carol. It will come back. Just be okay. Just be patient. Wait for it patiently. It will come back. Someone says, Babiri and Nora, me, I'm new and everything is new. Yes, we were once new like you and everything was new. The only thing I can as well let you know that the person who introduced you to this business can as well take you through the orientation of the basics, then that which means next time when you come to Zoom, at least you'll be grasping something. Or even you go to our Royal Q Robot Game Changers, YouTube channel, and then go and look for a video which is a new Royal Q user orientation. It will give you the basics. It will show you the basics and some of the things which you need to know as a very new person. And then the next time when you come to the Zoom, at least it will be fine. Thanks. Let me relax and exercise patience. Yes, Carol, it is going to come back. All coins can go down and all coins can go up. Today, the one that you are seeing, which is pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping, going up. The next days, you are going to find it going down and down and down and down. Let me show you an example. Was it on Saturday when you were in the event? The world coin was going up and up and up and up and up. And everyone who was trading it, world coin was like, my God, it is doing wonders. You see, it went up to this way. It moved from here and then it went up to this way. So now it is going to come. It is going to come until when it will reach here. That's when it will go back up this way. But in this movement, it is going to be doing this. It moves up a little bit, people make some sales and then it comes down like that. So all trades can do that. And now the people who are trading Worldcoin, now these days you are going to hear them saying, oh, things are not moving. I've been here for 2 weeks now. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. But it is normal. These trades, they go up and down like any other business. When the mangoes are so many in the market, the prices have to go down. Now people bought and bought and bought and bought and bought. So it means there is too much in the market in the world. Okay, now people have to sell and sell and sell and sell until when everything will be sold, then that's when we shall go back up again. So every coin has the capacity to do that, okay? Every coin has the capacity to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have had enough for today. We have had enough for today. I want to thank each and everyone who has been here. Let me see their names. Let me see their names. And I want to take a screenshot. I want to take a screenshot of those ones who have attended. I want to thank you for being here on time. Sarah Amlen, happy to see you. Juliet, Ashiru, Auk, Karim, Babidi, Nora, Big Jalo from Gambia, Caroline Lako Ilako. I don't know how to say the name very well, or maybe Eddie, Eyokia, Brenda, Haggard, iPhone, Temgisha, Eve, Chibuka, Lamek, Lewis, Njenga. You must be from Kenya. You must be from Kenya, Njenga. Margaret K. Then we have Mel Frank, Nakayanze. Oh, Evelyn, where have you been, my dear? I've been missing you. I've been missing you, Evelyn. Where have you been? Where have you been? How have you been? Then in Noah, then we have Fiona, we have Rich Baby, and then Robert Kabgo. Happy to have you on this Zoom call. I think I need to end here. Let's meet again in the evening at 9 p.m. and then 9 and 10 p.m. We shall be having another Zoom. See you again next time.
See you.
Thank you. Yes. Njenga is from Kenya. I have a friend of mine in my former company where I worked, and it's called Stanley Njenga. So that's where I got to know that Njengas are from Kenya.
Thank you.
Thank you too for attending, and let's meet next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.